Alright folks, coming back at you here for Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. As you can see, it is coming down hard here in southwest Missouri. And what we want to talk to you today a little bit about is winter carry. We all have our everyday carry setups and systems, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about what my system is during the winter time when you're wearing these big, heavy, baggy clothes versus the difference of what you might carry in the summertime with, you know, tighter fitting shirts and cargo shorts and those types of things. So anyway, stay tuned with us. So much for tuning in with us today. Again, we've got a special treat for you here. It is snowy and nasty here in southwest Missouri, so what better to do than come down here and talk about some firearms. So anyway, this is our winter carry video, and really I think I'm going to add a couple topics and kind of combine a couple other videos I might had in thought just by incorporating a couple more of these guns, and that way, you know, it'll save some time and you can see it all in one place, so to speak. But if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We definitely have a lot of action in store ahead for you with this winter storm. Hopefully we'll be able to get out this next coming week and do some coyote hunting. I would sure like to put one down. We had a close encounter last Friday night, a week ago today, so I'm really wanting to get back out there. But anyway, let's get to it here. What we're gonna be talking about a little bit here is winter carry, and obviously, you know, I'm a big guy. I wear baggy clothes, so you know, in the winter time, it definitely makes it a little bit easier to conceal, you know, whatever you would like to conceal, and you know, everybody's needs are different. Everybody's preferences in firearms are different, so this might not apply directly to you, but definitely the concepts are sound. So you can take things at face value. Obviously you can see here that these are Glock firearms, and you know, Glock has a lot of things going for it. Definitely price point, quality, reliability, options, and those kind of things for sure is definitely why it is my handgun of choice. Now that doesn't mean I'm a Glock fanboy by no means. You know, I haven't tricked out these guns, you know, at all. But basically, I think they look pretty cool just as is. So anyway, we'll get into a little bit of why I have chose what I have chosen. Anyway, it started with this one right here, the Glock 43 single stack 9mm. And you know, basically I've had this gun since August 2015. It was my first Glock handgun, single stack 9mm, and it really was a bit of the craze at the time. You know, I wouldn't mind having a M&P shield, but I went with the Glock 43, and on this one I did trick out the sights, or add some Trijicon night sights on them. And again, all these guns have been safety checked. I do have some loaded magazines here on the table, so I probably won't be doing a whole lot of putting the mags in the guns, just because it does make me a little nervous having some loaded mags on the table. But you know, I wasn't going to unload my mags. You know, there's just too many and too much hassle. As long as you're vigilant and mindful about what's going on, then you know, we all should be okay. But anyway, definitely they've all been safety checked. But single stack 43, you know, and I carried this for, man, all the way up until 2018. I love this gun. After I put these night sights on, though, they do stick out quite a bit. And I've got a bit of a tummy here, and when I'm in a public area, I tend to slide it around with these, you know, Kayak holsters, and carry more appendix style, just because I don't want somebody going for my wallet and get a hold of my handgun instead. So I do tend to slide that forward, and these sights, they kind of dig into myself a little bit here. So I don't carry this one as much as I did. Basically, if I definitely am carrying this a lot more in the summertime. And you know, when I go into the river or to ball games where I'll be sitting on bleachers and it's not, you know, my backside's exposed quite a bit, I'll carry the Glock 43. I love the 43. I had the Hive +2 here. Put that in there. You can see that it gives it a full grip. Very nice, full grip on that. But I usually am only carrying it with a +1, so it's 7+1, and perfect. I love that. It feels awesome in my hand. I have the Hogue grip here. I really like the finger grooves, so it's something that the Hogue grip offered. So basically, I carried the 43, and I still love the 43. I still do carry it, but I went ahead and started carrying the Glock 27. The Glock 27 is 40 Smith & Wesson. It's got you know, 9 in the flush magazine, so already ahead of where the +2 and the 43 is, and really not too much of a difference. And I will get a little bit more of some close-ups here so you can see a little bit better of the difference here, but not a whole lot of difference. You're really only going to feel it in the weight and a little bit in the width, not a whole lot. But on this one in particular, I have the +2. So, you know, it's 11 +1 of 40 Smith & Wesson is quite a bit of difference compared to the 8.9 millimeter. Of course, you know, you can always carry the backup 12, the 13 round mag on there, and that's usually what I do. But I've been carrying this since April of 18 maybe, this last year. I've been carrying this quite a bit as my everyday carry, and I love it, and it's been my everyday carry, and I think it's probably will continue that. But what has led me to the winter carry is, you know, again, being able to just get away with a little bit more with the way you dress in the winter time. I will have to say that the Glock 19 is where it's at, boys. The Glock 19. Man, I can, when it comes around to the front, it feels just like the Glock 27. So there's no difference whatsoever in these. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is, but I don't think it's that noticeable myself. Right here, and again, I'll give you some close-ups of this. But so the Glock 19 is my winter carry, which is followed closely up with the Glock 30 SF. Now, I carry the Glock 30 SF many times out into the woods. It is a bit heavier, and if we compare this real quickly to the Glock 43, you can see there's a massive difference in the slide the slide width there. So I mean, you can really see you have a full mag with the Glock 30, and it is a beefy gun, but I love this baby. I love it. I don't carry it as often. It didn't quite make the winter carry list. The Glock 19 is my winter carry, and really, I mean, when you throw an extra 15 round mag or 17 round mag, I feel really confident with having the capacity over even the 27 or especially the 43. It's all in capacity. And I am going to do a little bit, you might see a trend here. You got 9, 40, and 45. So I'm not hey, a 9mm is the best, a 45 is the best, a 40 is the best. I think the best always and never work, if that makes sense. Because 9mm has its place, 40 has its place, 45 has its place, but with carrying the Glock 19, I feel confident with the amount of rounds that I have. I don't have to carry as big of a backup mag, because you just got more you're running with, you know, 15+1, or what I really like here is, I have a 10 round mag here, but so basically that's your 19X, I think, with a 17 round mag. Basically it gives you a full extended grip as the 17 on there. So I've carried it like this. Again, pull that around front, it's very concealable on there. But hey, you know, this has just been a real quick video, guys. I'm probably not bringing you anything groundbreaking that you've not heard before. If you're into conceal and carry, this is probably nothing new, no new concepts. But you know, we always are changing our systems and evolving. And so you can see a little bit of how I've evolved from the Glock 43 to the 27 to the 19. You know, and I do carry the 19 more than just in the winter time, when it's when I want to feel as confident as I can feel with a handgun. I carry the 17, and I do want to talk a little bit about. This is basically just your $20, I think a $24 pouch here, and we're talking about systems a little bit, and you know, so I'm going to just bring this up here. Like I said, I'm kind of putting a couple videos together, but this little bag here for a system, as confident as you can be in a handgun. You know, they're always going to be underpowered compared to a rifle. But this little bag here, I'm going to pull out just kind of what I've been carrying. Just a little med kit, little pouch with some, you know, Band-Aids and some Tylenols, a little bit of medicines there. You got a little bit of pepper spray action there. Nothing special about this bag that needs its own video. Always carrying some extra mags though. And this is really kind of what another 2 extra mags. And then the Glock 34. This still need to do a little bit of a unboxing, so to speak, for it. But the Glock 34, I mean, it's 17 round versus the 15 round, but you know, you can get these extended base plates, and you know, and I probably will, because one of the main reasons I got this was for competition shooting. But you know, this might be a little bit of more than just competition shooting, but a bit of a truck gun, so to speak. Being able to, you know, get a +5 base plate on there to get you 23, 24 rounds. In a handgun, I mean, you know, you're still underpowered as far as penetration and whatnot compared to a rifle, but you know, I'd rather have 23 or 24 rounds versus, say, 15+1. So anyway, hey, you know, again, this was just a fun video. It's snowing outside, it's Friday night, the roads are icy, stuck at home. Figured I'd come at you real quick with a winter carry video. Again, we got a lot of action coming up. Hopefully we can do some hog hunting as soon as spring hits down in Oklahoma. I know I've spoke with Kerry Wells from Bow Hunt, Wyoming. Also, I know Rocky's tuned up for it. He's wanting to get out there. Nick, he's fired up and sending us some pics from coyotes out at his farm, and took a shot at one out there last Friday night. But you know, we're already planning ahead for Wyoming in September. So this is season 3, guys. Hopefully we'll be bringing you some epic footage this year. But until then, hey, stay tuned with us till next time.